Hey guys, in this video, we're going to talk about the exotic shader Prismatic. We're going to talk about the Alluring Looks bundle, the release date of this exotic shader. A lot of news on this exotic shader because, well, one, it's the first exotic shader in Destiny 2, so don't go anywhere. And, by the way, please subscribe because only 1.6% of you guys subscribe now when you watch my videos. We are going really down, guys, on this. We went from 3, now we're at 1.6. So if you guys please don't mind, please subscribe and like, because I don't think I can make videos when only 0.2% of people watch my videos and subscribe in like 2 weeks. So subscribe. Let's get that going to like 10%. So yeah, guys, let's get right into the nitty gritty. So yeah, first off, if you didn't recall the news, at the early back at the beginning of this season, when Witch Queen launched, we got info that there will be a exotic shader, and everyone's like, no, there's no exotic shader. JB Deathblade pointed out that there is an exotic shader and wasn't just a placeholder, and that there is a bundle called the Alluring Looks bundle, which was a one-time bundle to enhance your Guardian's looks, contains one exotic shader, and then of course the 2 armor tokens. This was big, because first off, confirmed one big thing, that shaders can now be different rarities, and that they were actually going to make an exotic shader, and this was going to be something big. Because remember, we got exotic ships, we got exotic sparrows, we never got an exotic shader. Could we get exotic finishers? Who knows? But this was big news. But the other second thing is that it was going to be tied to Eververse, which a lot of people probably don't like. Because when things are tied to Eververse, the only thing that I can scream out is big money, money, money. So if this pack was going to come out, you would have to purchase it from Eververse, which I would be around like $10 to $15 to be honest. Back in when the Vault of Glass launched in Season of the Splicer, Bungie released a similar bundle, which really just pissed off the community. It concluded like what, 2 vault shaders or something, and it just pissed people off. It was not fun at all to just buy that, and it should have been inside the raid. And yeah, so what at first, more going into the season, people thought this exotic shader was going to be tied to VOW in some way, to something similar to that. But after VOW and then Master VOW came out, we actually got no confirmation, and there was nothing about the shader going into VOW. Because Prismatic, really, when you say it out loud, you really think of something like bluish, or you think of more like the pyramid color. So you would think it would come out in like a pyramid / raid, because the Vow of Disciple raid was in a pyramid ship. No, it was not. So after all, the raid didn't contain it. And then recently, JB Deathblade, go check him out, really sick dude, he said that the Alluring Looks bundle, which housed the first exotic shader Prismatic, was removed from the manifest. Also, the Prismatic shader itself was also removed from the manifest. So already, if you go to the database, you can't see it anymore. It's gone. So now, what do we do? Well, there's 3 possibilities on the release date of this. The first possibility is that they removed the entire thing because they felt, well, first off, an exotic shader probably wouldn't be the best idea, because if people see an exotic shader, everyone's going to buy it, and everyone's going to use the shader. However, it would be good for marketing, though, and it would just be good for Bungie in general, because those transactions can really improve after what the GDC said, because I think the GDC, which was like a live presentation from like Bungie itself saying like the revenue that they got from the game, I think microtransactions has been a bit down, so this would definitely bump it up, because a lot of Guardians would go and get that shader. Moreover, is that with the shader, people are probably going to be like, okay, what is it going to look like? And yet we don't know what it looks like. Secondly, I feel like it would be coming out, and they just delayed the release date to 1 or 2 things. First, they delayed it to the end of Guardian games, which I could see happening, because this weekly reset, we got a huge hotfix, of course, if you knew, and Guardian games got bumped, all this stuff going into the API, and this was removed out of it. So could you see it being like some kind of shader only for one class, or for some big Guardian games one? Of course you could see that going into a couple weeks from now, because Guardian Games runs from May 4th, guys, to like May 24th. It's a huge event. May 3rd, sorry. May 3rd to May 24th. It's a huge event. It has like 3 weeks of it. So could you see this at like the last week of Guardian Games? Possibly. Or some limited time deal, because it does say a one-time purchase. So it looks like once it comes out, it's not like they're going to make more of that, you know, same thing. So could happen then. Moreover, it could be something to, you know, maybe the next seasons or King's Fall. Because again, like I just said, we had a VOG bundle. Could we see a King's Fall or Wrath of Machine bundle? Of course, and the shader could be included in part of it. Because Prismatic, of course, is a very cool name for a shader. However, there's many ways to see what this shader could look like. Blue, maybe black, maybe yellow. So you could see a lot of different colors in there. And maybe one of those could align with one of the rates that it will be coming back later in the year. Could come back, and it could come next season, because they've been hinting at next season being a really awesome season. And the first exotic shader could line up with that if it's a really awesome season. Again, we'll find out later with next season, because season 17 is launching on the 24th. We should get a reveal like 1 or 2 weeks before that. But yeah. They removed this entire bundle, and they removed this entire exotic shader. For what purpose? I feel like that they are going to wait the release date for some big event that they could do. I feel like, moreover, that they're going to use it for some kind of big thing that they're adding to the game, like a raid or a secret mission, moreover, later on in the year. But we don't know for sure. And we'll find out later, of course, over on. But it is weird that they removed it, and I feel like they wouldn't just remove it and then, boom, like, not do it. It is something big that a lot of Guardians have been thinking about for years of a first exotic shader, so it's cool now that there will finally get confirmation on that there is one, and there was one being worked on. It's just, who knows when it will come out, but I'll let you guys know in the comments down below if we have any updates, and what it would look like. Hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did, then please subscribe and like, because it means a lot. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.